Hey everybody, what is up? Nate McAllister here. I've got a free YouTube outsourcing checklist that you can use right away. Just open up the camera on your smartphone, hover over this little QR code, open it up, and you're good to go. There's also a link down in the comments and in the description. Just come up here, come to File, go to Make a Copy, and then rename it and save it, and you can edit it. It's going to have all of my placeholders in here for now that are going to kind of demonstrate what you should be putting in here. But the whole point of this is to make it easier for any video editor that you hire to understand what you want your videos to look like. So whether you're hiring someone on Fiverr, Splashio, VidChops, Video Husky, whatever it is, this can help you get your channel off in the right direction. Also, if you hire an agency, if they don't offer something like this, they're probably not a great agency, but you can hire somebody on your own, save some money, save some time. This will make sure that your channel looks exactly the way that you want it to look. And it's totally free, so knock yourself out. So let's go through these different tabs down here at the bottom. There's a bunch of different things that we have. First, we have elements to emulate, element emulations. So this is just going to basically be examples of things from other videos that you like. I think the best way to get your channel to look the way that you want it to look is to have examples of little bits and pieces of other channels that you like. Originality on its own is just not possible. Everyone is a remix of the things that they like. And the more of those pieces you put together, the more original it becomes. Okay. So don't be shy about copying things that you like from other people's styles. It's perfectly natural. We all do it. It's how you're going to actually, ironically, become the most unique version of yourself, is by copying what you like and putting it all together into something original. Okay. So for example, I have right here, I have this photo panning action, and then I linked to this video that does that pretty well. And I made a little note on there. So as you see here, what I'm talking about. And also, if possible, you should link to the actual point in the video where the thing is happening. So like on this, I put a note that I liked the animations that were on the still images. So I thought that was pretty cool. And what I did was I shared the video and I made sure to start it at the point where those pannings were happening, right? So then when I copy that link, come here and paste it. So that T equals 49, that stands for the time. And then the 49 is 49 seconds in. So it's going to take them right to that point. I did it here with this video. The note that I made was that I liked the way they displayed the text. I liked how he put the background covering it a little bit with some transparency. And then he put the text. Pat Flynn is awesome. One of my idols. Okay, so that's essentially the elements to emulate. Put as many of them as you want, and it's going to make your channel look the more like the way you want it to look. Okay, basic brand kit. Here you're going to put your brand colors if you have them. I save all of my brand colors up here in my little tool Fast Links. So like I'd put my dark blue, and I always put them in hex codes. Anyone that you're working with design-wise will understand what hex codes are. Headline font. My font is Montserrat. Bold. Subheadline, Montserrat. I love Montserrat because it pairs with itself. So you can just use bold and then you can use smaller versions of it. Okay. So that's that. What does your channel or brand do? Explain your channel in as much detail as possible. It might not seem super important, but it's going to make a difference. A good editor will be able to do things with your videos that fit what the channel's purpose is, okay? So be as detailed as you want right there. And then over here, this is something that I kind of took from one of the services that I've used over the years, 99 Designs. Basically, they have these options for different styles that you like. If this overwhelms you, you can skip it, or just fill in the ones that you like. Like if your channel is supposed to be super funny, I would toggle this. If it's only medium funny, I don't know what that means. You could put that right here in the middle. Or if your channel is super serious, and dry, you could put that there. Okay. If you don't really understand what these are, you can just skip them. Okay. Economical, luxurious, masculine, feminine, modern or classic, mature or youthful. Okay, so some people might just skip over that, and that's perfectly fine. This is your worksheet to do whatever you want with it. Okay. Video preferences. Here we have a couple of options. Music. Do you always, usually, rarely, or never have music? Jump cuts. Jump cuts are like this. Okay. Do you have those or not? Transitions, very simple, consistent or variable. So do you have the same transition every time, or do you like to use a bunch of different ones? I think using too many can look kind of tacky. It's kind of like an old school PowerPoint presentation that uses like the goofy in and outs. But do your channel, do it the way you want it to look. Third-party videos or images, do you usually have them or not? Audio effects, do you need a lot of audio effects? Average video duration, just put in your video duration. Everyone always says try to go over 10 minutes. I hate that advice because I think some videos don't merit that long, and it's stupid when we have to make extra long content just to appease the algorithm at the cost of your precious time. I don't think that's cool. All right, amount of raw footage that typically needs removed. If you need 75 to 90% removed, you need to pay that editor pretty well. I've usually put almost nothing needs removed because I actually do a little bit of my own editing before I give it to him. Skills required, edit screen recordings. For me, that's almost always. As you see in this video, there's a lot of screen recordings and a lot of little things that I'm annotating like this or like this. Okay. Improve audio, rarely. Remove backgrounds, rarely. Blur elements, rarely. Choose content to delete. So basically, do they have the need to actually remove certain things to make the message more clear? I put rarely because I usually remove all that stuff myself. Since I know the brand and I know the content, I don't want them to spend too much time deciding what stays and what goes because their specialty is editing. My specialty is the content. So I try to remove anything like that myself. Granted, if something comes in and I accidentally like double recorded something or forgot to splice something, yeah, they need to remove that. Sync audio and video. So let's say that you're using a lavalier mic and you do that clap thing where you have to sync it up. It's not hard for a video editor. It can be hard for the layman like you and me, but sometimes you want to do that. So if you do a lot of work with a lav mic or a lot of work with multiple cameras and you need to make sure that they're all synced up to the same audio, that's something that you need to have on there. I'm going to put rarely. Add burnt-in subtitles. Are you going to have them put in subtitles on the actual video? I'm going to put pretty much never. I don't really see much of a need for that in my line of work. Find media to add. So basically, how creative do they need to be in finding their own content? I'm going to put pretty much rarely. Publishing checklist. This is just a little add-on that I have here. Basically, if you have a VA or you're working with a company that uploads everything for you, you can give this checklist to them and say, hey, before you publish the video, go through this and make sure that everything is checked off the list and looks good. Thumbnails. This is awesome if you're trying to come up with a theme for your thumbnails and you want to kind of emulate the things that you like in other thumbnails. So these are some that I liked, and then I also put notes down here about why I liked them. So you could pass this off, or even if you're not outsourcing this, it's just kind of a good thing so you know your own brand and you can kind of work through it yourself and come up with your own unique channel angle, okay? And then channel art, another option here. Pick some banners that you like and then paste them in here. You'll have to learn how to do screenshots. I'm not going to show you how to do that in this video, but basically just take the screenshot. I'll do it one time. Let's go to Thomas Frank's channel, another awesome channel. Let's say that I wanted to copy his, even though his is just a picture of him being all handsome. So this wouldn't be a good one to emulate, and I would just copy it and paste it, and then I would drag it in there. Okay, be handsome. All right, and that is it, guys. That is the free workbook. Again, if you want to make a copy of it, just come up here, go to make a copy, rename it, and you are good to go. All right, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in a future video. Also, don't forget to get your free workbook. Just scan this QR code or click the links down below in the description or in the comments. Enjoy.